come up with a plan that they were going to poison her dad to punish them for trying to keep them apart. But remembering the old adage that failure to prepare means you must prepare to fail, they decided that they should experiment first, to get the dosage right. Not a problem, says Marie Madeleine. Absolutely no problem at all. In fact, I have been volunteering at the local poor hospital near Notre Dame. I bet we could experiment on loads of people there and nobody would miss them. And that is what they do. Marie Madeleine goes into the hospital and starts administering her poisons to the patients there. Wouldn't that be noticed? Well, no, probably not, because in the 17th century, in Paris in the 17th century, people largely went to hospital to die. They didn't go there to get better. So who's going to miss a few more people dying from unknown causes? I mean, CSI was a long time off. But they finally get the dosage right, and they do murder her father. Hurrah, they both say. Marie Madeleine comes into a nice inheritance, but she has brothers. Oh no, she has brothers. That means she has to share the inheritance. And then suddenly, she gets another idea. Hang on, why don't we just kill my brothers as well? And if we have time, perhaps we could kill my daughter and my sister's husband as well. She doesn't manage to kill those last three, but she does manage to kill her brothers by putting servants in their houses to administer the poisons. Well, so far so horribly efficient, so what went wrong? Captain Saint-Croix died really suddenly. Nobody saw it coming. I don't think he was bumped off, but I mean, who the hell knows? And get this. How silly was this person? How mad would you be, right? He is really, really in debt. And so the bailiffs go round to take all of his worldly possessions and they find a box. And this silly sod has kept all of their poisoning details in this box. He's kept the poisons there, he's kept instructions in there, he's kept the letters that him and Marie Madeleine were swapping between one another with instructions. And then here's the kicker. There's a note at the top of the box that says, if anyone finds this box, please return it to Madame de Branvilli immediately. I mean, what an absolute twerp. How mad would you be? So the authorities seize the box and no, they do not return it to Marie Madeleine. In fact, they go and arrest her, but she's already legged it. So they arrest the servants instead, and they are tortured and executed horrendously, but they give her up pretty quickly. Not that it saved them, unfortunately. So she goes on the run for 2 years. She's in England, she's in Belgium, she's hiding out at nunneries at one point, but eventually the law catches up with her. She's dragged back to Paris and she's tortured horribly. They do this awful thing where they tie her down and force gallons of water down her throat. Why they needed to do this as well, I don't know, because she'd already confessed to everything. She's executed for her crimes in 1676 and she had her head cut off with an axe and then they set her body on fire. But this case kicked off a huge amount of paranoia with the French authorities that everyone was poisoning everybody, and it led to this huge